Hey there, weight loss surgery peeps. I'm back again because I said I would be, and also I've got a couple of important things I want to talk about. I'm in my Zumba stuff. I'm going to be going to do Zumba here shortly. It's Zumba toning tonight, which I really love. Happy Valentine's Day, everybody. Will you be my weight loss surgery Valentines? I told you that one thing I would come back and talk about was my Fitbit, okay? See, I'm wearing it right here. I wear it every day. I wear it all day. It's all the rage in the weight loss surgery community, and I was intrigued with the idea of really tracking my steps. I wasn't sure what I was going to find out if I did that, and I'm always one for a geek gadget, so got my Fitbit Zip on January 19th. And it had some wonderful effects that took me by surprise, and because of that, I totally recommend it to you guys. In addition to tracking my steps, I found out that it syncs with my FitnessPal, but that's not the app I had used in the past. I had used fatsecret.com to log my food. But I had gotten into the habit of not logging, and I felt like I had things under control, that I knew what I was eating, blah, blah, blah. Anyway, boy, was I in for a surprise. I could not resist the whole sync with that. You know, I love the idea that all the things would come together into your profile, and they would talk about calories burned, that you could log your exercise, and I do a lot of that, so I started logging my food, and it really turned everything around for me. I would mark, you know, of course, I definitely got back to basics, back on the rules on January 7th, but I think January 19th, starting with my Fitbit, really got me back on track, because that was when I discovered, for example, how many calories there really are in peanut butter, so that even though my dried peanut butter I told you I make is a fairly healthy snack, especially after working out or before working out, it's loaded with calories. And so if I wanted to keep my calories low, which I did to get off this regain, I had to limit that, and I started really being accountable, and I log every morsel that goes in my mouth, and that really helped me take the pounds off, so that I'm now like 5 pounds from being back at my goal weight again, and that's within my maintenance range. Yay! I'm feeling good, and so I really recommend using a Fitbit. And in fact, if you do that, you can be friends with Maggie Price on there, and we get to compare our steps and just check in with each other. And support is always a great thing. You can never have too much of that. In light of that, I want to remind everybody that being in the weight loss challenge, or really the transformation challenge of the Back to Basics Transformation Academy, turned me around. And so any of you out there that would love to be involved with that, let me know and I can hook you up. The other thing I wanted to talk about is something that I did today that I really did on the spur of the moment, that was a moving transformational experience in itself. I had heard about 1 billion rising earlier from a friend at Zumba, and what this is today, being Valentine's Day, is a day when 1 billion people, we hope, we're going to rise up against women's violence all over the planet and dance together. And I knew that there was a dance happening in Palo Alto at Lytton Square, but I did not feel that I could get away from work to do it. But what I had decided to do was kind of look at the dance a couple of times leading up to today, and I was planning to get up and dance at my desk. Well, this morning I started streaming the live broadcasts from all over the planet, and I mean all over. There were China, Japan, India, New Zealand, Australia. All these beautiful videos came in of people dancing. They made me cry. They made me feel empowered. They really moved me to the point where I jumped in my car at 1:30 at work and drove to Palo Alto, ran down the street after I finally found parking, and got there about 5 minutes before the dance started. And I danced with the Palo Alto dance today, and it was to a beautiful song about breaking the chains of women's violence, and it was a profound experience. We danced for 5 minutes, and it was one of the most beautiful 5 minutes I've ever had. A group of women dancing, some men, people watching, people cheering, people taking video. There's quite a large group going on in San Francisco right now. There was one in LA, I know, and all over the world. And I imagine we'll be moving to Hawaii to see it and all the later zones as well. So I encourage you to Google 1 billion rising and look at some of the videos from today, and think about the problem on this planet with 1 in 3 women having been the victim of violence or of one kind or another, be it sexual, physical, verbal, whatever. It's a problem that needs to be addressed. So really, that's all from me today. I'll be back more regularly. It feels good to be back in the community, and I've started watching videos again and trying to comment as I can. So I will be back soon. Mwah! Love y'all.